everybody, happy Tuesday, and yes, I'm here back in front of Goodwill. You may be thinking, well, weren't you just at this Goodwill the other day? They finally got into movies, you went and picked some up. Yes, I did, but some of you guys told me there were a few things I missed. There's actually something I probably should have grabbed that I passed over, so I'm gonna go back in here and pick them up. That is the plans for today. Otherwise, I have a job interview to go to later on, so that's exciting. So let's go in the Goodwill, see what they got. Hopefully, the titles I'm still looking for. Now this is more like it. Look at this amazing shelving unit here, just full of media. So much nicer looking than last time I was in this store. This is just great. So excited to see that. And I definitely had to come back for One Crazy Summer, now out of print on DVD. Also was interested in Strangers with Candy, the movie, a brand new factory seal, definitely interested in that. And this is cool, Aliens on Blu-ray for only $2, awesome. And they also had, for only $2, Punisher on Blu-ray as well. Really nice to see Blu-rays for so incredibly cheap. And some Yu-Gi-Oh! Here. Unfortunately, the disc was really badly scratched. And also the somewhat kind of sequel to Rocky Horror, Shock Treatment. Weird movie, but also a lot of fun as well. And this was amazing. Wow, Back to the Future, the complete trilogy on DVD for only $5. What a cool score there. And I love this. Star Trek 2, Star Trek 4, and Star Trek 6 on DVD. That is funny. This is something I also had to come back for thanks to one of you guys. Not released a DVD. That was a definite pickup. And wow, Indiana Jones trilogy for only $7. Really cool set as well. I already have it, but that's awesome. And some Disney here. Little Mermaid Platinum Edition. Awesome. Some Tinkerbell. Really cool. Those movies are actually really good. That's awesome. Very excited about that. And then some more Tinkerbell. And like I said, the Tinkerbell movies are really good. And yeah, I had to pick it up. This was something I had to definitely come back for. Well, alright guys, as you can see, I'm all dressed up in a suit, which means we are here for my new job interview at Liberty Thrift and Home Furnishings. Yes, the possibility of working in a thrift store. A dream come true. So I gotta go in for my interview, then I'll probably walk around, do a little bit of shopping. Who knows, maybe I'll find some good deals. Let's go inside. Alright, pre-interview cinema hunting, you gotta love it. And it definitely looks like they've restocked, which is really, really cool. And this was a pretty neat find. Brand new factory sealed Mr. Pink Reservoir Dogs. Really, oh, what the hell? I think a Reservoir Dog actually got a hold of that DVD. We'll pass on that one. This is a cool find too, Godfather Trilogy, that's awesome. They wanted $10 for it. Not the best deal, I already have it, so I definitely passed on that. And Walking Dead Season 2, really cool find as well. $8, not a bad deal, but I already got it, so I passed. And then we got some, ooh, Vampirella. That's a really cool find. Hopefully the disc is not destroyed. And then we move on to Oblivion. Really cool find as well. $3 for that would have been a great deal, but I already got it on Blu-ray, don't need it. And oh my god, Brigadoon! Been looking for that one for some time. That was definitely a score. And a For Your Consideration DVD release, that's not supposed to be out in the wild. That was a really cool find. And these are neat. We have Suicide Club, very cool, and 2001 Maniacs, very awesome. But unfortunately, the discs were scratched on both of those. And this is cool, The Man Who Sold the World. Definitely interested in that. And, ooh, Vulgar. Wow, I've been wanting to check that one out for a while as well. So, very interested also. And this is really cool, if you don't already have it. That is the Amazing Spider-Man Blu-ray set. That was only $3. Blu-ray DVD combo pack. Awesome, but I don't need it. So, on to the electronics. Not much here I was all that interested in, but this was pretty cool. They wanted $50 for it. This is a CD, DVD, and cassette combo player. What a weird thing. That's pretty awesome. And then finally onto the CDs, but unfortunately not a single title here I was interested in grabbing. Well, alright, definitely a very successful trip out here at Liberty Thrift and Home Furnishings. Not only did the interview go well, but I found some good deals on movies. That is absolutely awesome. So I gotta head home now. I'm actually running a little bit late. The wife is about to head to work. I gotta go home, take over daddy duties. Gotta watch some Cygnus Jr. So let's get out of here. All right, guys, back from my fun-filled day of cinema hunting at thrift stores and having a job interview at a thrift store, which, like I said, did seem to go pretty well. So we'll see about that. But let's take a look at everything I picked up, and we're going to go in reverse today. We're going to take a look at what I grabbed from Liberty Thrift first, and then what I grabbed from Goodwill second, because I have some stuff to talk to you about with the Goodwill goodies. So let's get down to it. So here's everything I picked up from Liberty Thrift. All this stuff actually ended up being 25% off. I didn't even know they had a sale going on. Apparently, I guess media was 25% off, so score there. So first thing I grabbed was The Man Who Sold the World. This is a cool like skate documentary, so that's awesome. Definitely wanted to grab that. This is cool as well because I definitely want to check this out, and that is Vulgar. I heard of this movie. I heard it was pretty good, but I've never got around to actually seeing it or ever really coming across it. So yeah, I had to pick that up. If you guys have seen this movie, leave a comment down below. Let me know about that one. Definitely looking forward to checking that out. And this is really cool. This is a 4-year consideration release of, is it Pure Point? I've never seen this movie. I really don't know anything about it other than what I looked up online. I have no idea, but I was kind of just intrigued by the fact that it was a 4-year consideration release. These are not supposed to be out in the wild. You're not supposed to do anything with these. When they send these to you, you're not supposed to donate them. You're not supposed to sell them. I guess you're supposed to just throw them out or something like that if you don't want to keep it. But every now and then you come across one of these, so pretty cool to come across this one. And after looking up what the movie was, it looks like it's pretty interesting, so I want to check it out anyway. So very cool. Another 4-year consideration release in my collection. I have like 3 or 4 other ones, so pretty awesome. This is amazing. This I was pretty sure was going to be scratched, but luckily it wasn't, and that is Vampirella. Look at that. That is awesome, from the Vampire collection. That is really cool. Now, like I said, I thought the disc was going to be scratched because the case is pretty dirty. It looks like it's been like thrown... It looks like it's been thrown around a few times. So I just kind of thought, okay, the case is in a very good shape. The disc... and no, disc is perfect. Not a single smudge or scratch on. In fact, inside looks very nice and clean. So it just goes to show you, you can't judge a DVD by its case. So very awesome. This is definitely a movie I've wanted to have in my collection for some time now, so that's a really cool find. And another title that I've been looking for is Brigadoon, but trying to find a copy of this. So that is also absolutely fantastic. Very cool to come across that. Definitely a nice addition. And like I said, this was all 25% off. So there should have been, I believe, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, it should have been like 15 bucks. I think it came out to around like $10 or $11, something like that, and some change. So I got all this for a lot cheaper than I had expected. So very awesome. Definitely some cool deals right there. So now what I grabbed from Goodwill this morning. So like I said, I ran back out to Goodwill because some of you guys said, oh, you probably should have picked this up, and this title, never been released a DVD, and blah, blah, blah. So I figured, all right, whatever. I'll just run back out there. It's not very far away. It's like 2 towns over. I'll run back out there, grab those 2 titles. But as it turns out, they actually had some more stuff. They had put some more titles out, and they put them on that shelf, which is really cool. They actually had moved them to an actual shelf just for media, which was great. So, yeah, got some awesome deals. So first up here for $2, and that's another thing too. A lot of the DVDs, for whatever reason, were marked like $2.99 when I went the other day. And I was like, man, I guess they've upped their prices. Usually the DVDs at this store are only $2, but now they've upped them $1. That kind of stinks. Well, as it turns out, I don't know if those DVDs came from another store. Maybe they went to this store, and that's why they were marked up a little bit. I don't know. But as it turns out, it does look like they are still marking their DVDs at $1.99 because it looks like all the new stuff that came in just recently that they put out over the past few days are all marked at $2. So that's awesome. So first thing I grabbed here was Winnie the Pooh Seasons of Giving. Now I do already own this, but I have the original release, this here being the 10th anniversary edition, and that is awesome. You guys know me, I'm a sucker for different artwork variations and different releases of Disney titles. So of course, had to jump on this. It was in perfect condition, which is also kind of surprising because it's a kid's title. These usually are destroyed. This was not. So excited to get this for $2. That was great. Then for $2.99, I decided to grab Strangers with Candy, brand new factory sealed. The reason I grabbed this is because I do already have this movie, and I didn't know when I bought it, or when I saw this the other day. I thought to myself, is my copy in perfect condition? For some reason in my head, I thought, I want to see my copy may have like some slight scratches or something on it, but I couldn't remember. I didn't want to waste my $3, so I figured I'd go home and look. If it had any scratches on it whatsoever, I would then come back later on in the week and grab it. And sure enough, my copy did have some very light scratches on it. Nothing that I'm sure will affect playback, but you guys know me. I can't have that, so bought a brand new factory sealed copy, $3. Awesome. And thanks to one of you guys, you let me know that this movie has never been released to DVD, and that is They All Kiss the Bride. I had never seen this movie, I've never heard of this movie, and I just kind of passed over because I thought, okay, this looks interesting, but whatever, I'll just grab it on DVD someday. I mean, it's not a movie I was dying to have or anything like that, so figured I would just pass on it, wait till I come across it on DVD. As it turns out, and again, thanks to one of you guys for letting me know this. Sorry I forget your name, but I always forget who tells me stuff. So many people leave comments, I always forget who leaves what comment. But to the viewer who told me, thank you so much for letting me know this has never been released to DVD or even DVD-R, at least here in the States. So that is great. Had to pick this up. It's brand new. It's factory sealed and very awesome. So it's definitely a movie I wanted, but I figured I would just wait on it. But yeah, since it's never released DVD, had to grab it. And then I did end up picking it up. It was only $2. It's just for collecting reasons. It's a cool release, and that is the anniversary collector's edition. It doesn't say what anniversary, so I have no idea, of Jaws on VHS. Just a really cool release. It's brand new. It's still factory sealed. It's awesome. Just, I don't know. I love it. It's just cool looking, cool VHS release. Do I need this? No, I have Jaws on countless formats. DVD, Blu-ray, I think Laserdisc, probably maybe CD, I don't know, other stuff as well. I have Jaws on plenty of formats. But hey, why not on VHS as well? Because it's cool and it's factory sealed and it's awesome. And it was only $2. But I do like how it says just anniversary collector's edition, not like 25th, not 10th, not anything, just anniversary. So I guess you're just supposed to guess what anniversary this is. So awesome. But I also grabbed 3 more titles, and this is where I have a little bit of a story to tell you guys about. I decided I'm going to try something. As I mentioned to you guys before in the past, it's always kind of been my dream to open my own store where I sold just things I find when I'm out and about. I go to thrift stores all the time and flea markets and yard sales, and I'm always finding cool things. They're just things I don't need, though. I'm like, this is really neat. It's like only like $1. Wow, what a cool find. What am I going to do with it? I have no need for that. Or I'll find movies, and I'm like, wow, this is only like $2. It's a really good deal on this movie. I already have it. I don't need another copy of this. Maybe a backup, but I don't need another copy of it. So I just pass on it. I do that all the time. It must happen to me like 10 times a week where I find cool stuff that I don't need to pick up because I have no need for it. It's just something I don't collect, or it's a movie or a CD or game or something like that that I maybe already have or just don't want for some reason, but it's a really good deal. So my idea was buy this stuff and sell it, mark it up just a little bit. And that's one of the things I want to do. I buy something for like $2. A lot of places be like, oh, I bought this for $2. It's a really good title. I could probably sell that for 20. I don't want to do that. I want to be like, okay, I got this for $2. I'm going to mark it up maybe like $5 to so it's $8. Still a really good deal. I'm making like $5 off it, so I'm making a little bit of profit, and you guys are still getting a good deal. That's what I want to do. I think that would also move product as well, because I go into stores all the time that do this. They're reseller stores, and I go into these stores and I see the prices they have on stuff, and I'm like, who in the right mind is going to pay that for that? Nobody's going to buy this stuff. I go in the store again, it's still sitting there. A year later, I go back in that store, the same items are still sitting there because they have them charged. They're charging so much. And yes, maybe on eBay or Amazon, that one thing goes for $100. But is anybody going to really pay that much money? You're going to have to have the right person coming into the store who's willing to pay that much. You just charge a little bit more. You mark it up a little bit more than you paid for it. You're making a profit. It'll sell. So that's what I want to do. I want to start buying things and selling them and giving you guys still a good deal. So I'll buy something for cheap, mark it up just a little bit for me, because I would like this to be an actual business. Again, I'm out of a job right now, so I would like this to be an actual possibility of this actually becoming a business and me setting up a conventions and everything like that would be really, really cool. So that's the idea, and I'll put a link down below the description of this video to the Instagram site. I'm gonna post these all the pictures of this, all the stuff on Instagram and how much it is, and if any of you guys are interested, you can then contact me and we'll set it up that way. As of right now, I'm only selling in the U.S., not shipping outside the U.S. That might change. And also, I'm really only taking PayPal right now, so that's the only thing. But I have a whole new Instagram page set up. If you want to look it up right now before you look down below, it's just the Cinema Sickness Shop. That's what it's called, the Cinema Sickness Shop. It's where you can buy all this stuff. So I bought 3 titles here that I figured I would pick up and post for you guys. So what would probably have been Listia bait is now going to be stuff for you guys. So I grabbed Back to the Future, the complete trilogy. Got this because, I mean, it's such a good deal for this. And every disc inside was in perfect condition. That's awesome. It's also the widescreen release, not the full screen release. So very cool. So pick this up. That is now for sale. Also found a copy of the Platinum Edition release of Little Mermaid. Another great deal on this. I don't need it. I already have it, but it was such a good deal, and all the discs are also in perfect condition, so awesome. And then, again, thanks to one of you guys for letting me know this. One Crazy Summer. This is out of print right now. I had no idea. I do already own this movie. It's a great movie, by the way. Great John Cusack movie. I already own it. I don't need another copy of it. It's now out of print. I believe Warner Brothers released it to the Warner Brothers Archive collection, so you can buy this on DVD-R. But if you want the original, legit DVD release, it's out of print and going for like $80 online right now. I have this for $8 right now the Cinema Sickness shop at on Instagram. $8 for us right now. So normally $80, I'm charging $8 for it. That's my idea. That's what I want to do. I want to still give you guys a good deal. I could have put this up on eBay. I could have put this up on Amazon. I could have been like, all right, it's going for 80. I'm gonna ask 75 for it or something like that, or 70 for it. It probably would have sold, or I could even said $50. I probably would have sold right away had I listed this for $50 on Amazon or eBay. I don't want to do that. I want to give you guys a good deal. I want to spread the awesomeness of good deals around. Yes, I'm marking it up a little bit so that I can make some of a profit off it, so this can be a job. Again, I want to make this a business, but I want to give you guys a good deal as well. So $8 for this, that's it, instead of the 80 that it's going for online. So that's the idea, guys. So pick up some cool stuff. If you're interested in that, it's going to link down below in the description of this video, but it's also just the Cinema Sickness shop at on Instagram. And if you go to cinemasickness.com, there's a link to it as well. You can just click on that link. It'll take you right there. If you see a picture of anything, that means it's still available. So if you guys are interested in any of these, if there's a picture of it still up on Instagram, it's still available for you guys. And there's all kinds of other stuff on there. I'll be posting a lot more stuff. I have all kinds of stuff to sell that I've like just collected over the years that's sitting in a bin right now that I'm like, what am I going to do with this stuff? I should probably sell it. So I got all kinds of other stuff that's coming to the Instagram. So stay tuned for that. So, all right, guys, that is that. But I am now going to sit down and watch another Cinema Sickness Halloween Horror-thon title. What will it be tonight? I don't know. I was actually thinking of possibly watching... where is it? Vampirella. I was thinking about checking this out. I might watch this. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, what? Heck with it. Yeah, we're going to check out Vampirella. I want to see this movie. Looks pretty cool. It looks pretty cheesy. It looks pretty goofy. Yeah, this is what we're going to watch tonight.
Purge gunman right there. Hands in the air. Everybody.
Sir, we nailed 2 of them. 3 got away, including Vampirella.
She could be here.
Wow, Vampirella. Now, this was ridiculous. You guys know me. I love my completely over-the-top, ridiculous cheeseball movies, and this one here kind of takes the cake. It is one of the cheesiest films I've ever seen in my entire life, and again, I've seen many, many, many cheeseball films. Definitely one of the cheesiest. But you know what? That's what made this movie fun. Otherwise, it would have just been a piss-poor movie. The acting's horrible. The story is horrible. Everything about this movie is horrible. And that's what makes this movie fun. It's one of those, it's so bad, it's good. It's just ridiculous. And for that reason, I actually got a kick out of it, and I was entertained the entire time. And I learned something very important watching this movie. Vampires are actually aliens. Who knew? Apparently there's this whole planet of vampires, and the baddest of the bad vampire, Vlad, he ends up killing off the head vampire. Now he has to escape the planet, and where's he escape to? Right here. He escapes to Earth, and now that's how vampires on Earth come to be. He was like the first and created more vampires, and now vampires on Earth come to be because of Vlad escaping the vampire planet and coming to Earth now. So Vampirella here, avenging her father's death, has to also leave her planet and go after Vlad, but something happens to her spaceship. She's in like this hypersleep, and because of the accident and whatnot, she gets trapped on Mars for a very long time. And luckily enough, John Landis comes by and finds her, brings her back to Earth, and now she's on Earth, and she ends up having to team up with Van Helsing, because the Van Helsing family is still alive and still hunting vampires, but of course now they're all high tech about it and whatnot. No more stakes to the heart and stuff like that. They're using these light guns and stuff like that. It's ridiculous, but so much fun as well. So now they have to team up, which is kind of crazy because, Van Helsing's like, ooh, I don't know if I want to team up with a vampire, but they're both going after Vlad, so in the end, they both want the same thing. So they end up teaming up to stop Vlad from taking over the Earth and turning the Earth into another vampire planet. That's what he wants to do. He wants to do that with satellites. It's ridiculous. It's goofy. Like I said, the plot is just insane. That is what Vampirella is wearing the entire movie. That right there should just tell you enough about this film. It is cheesy, but it is so much fun. Nothing like a movie, a straight-to-video movie based on a comic book character. I mean, you're getting exactly what you think out of this movie, and that is just tons of cheese. You're in Wisconsin when you're watching this movie. So would I recommend this film? I would say just to your average viewer, no, definitely not. It's not a very good movie. But if you're like me and you just love ridiculously cheesy movies and you want to see some good 90s cheese, then check this one out. This one was a lot of fun if that's your thing. So Vampirella, not for everybody, but if you like your cheese, this is one to see. And with that, I am off to bed. As I told you yesterday, I had a bunch of errands and stuff to run today, but I got none of that done. I put it all on hold because I got a phone call this morning saying that I had a job interview. So that was a little bit more important than the things I had to get done. So I went out and did that, and as such, nothing I wanted to do today got done. So that's all going to get done tomorrow, hopefully, as long as I don't get any more phone calls about job interviews, though I guess that wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing. But that is the plan for tomorrow. Get a lot of stuff done. I got to get a lot of stuff for my new photography company I'm starting to build up, and going to get some more stuff done for the Cinema Sickness shop business that I'm starting to build up as well. So 2 businesses now, basically, I'm trying to basically start off the ground. So again, down below in the description of this video, there will be a link to the Cinema Sickness shop, which is basically just an Instagram page showing you everything that is up for sale. If you guys have any interest in that, check it out. I'd appreciate it. And yeah, so like I always say, thank you guys so much for checking this video out. But you hit that like button down below. Also, if you want to see a brand new video from me every single day, then hit that subscribe button. You're going to get one. And if you want to grab yourself a Cinema Sickness t-shirt, one of many designs you can choose from, then head over to cinemasickness.spreadshirt.com. You can get yourself one of these. And finally, if you'd like to support new content and show your thanks and appreciation for these videos and keep these videos coming your way, the simple donation of $1 or as much as you like really does go a long way and goes right back into these videos. And again, it's very much appreciated and gains you early access to most of my videos. And to do that, you can go over to patreon.com/CinemaSickness. So that is it. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. And I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.